Hey, it's Ray, not Verve from Hanani's Gielinor Games Parody episode. I'm glad to see that some people have joined the channel recently, and I'm happy that y'all liked my showcase of what I put out there, and have like 128 videos to basically spam and watch. I just want to let y'all know ahead of time before you do start watching content on my channel, a lot of it is depressing content. So you really have to be careful with what you choose, because if you deal with suicidal ideations or self-harming like I do, it may trigger you, and I don't want that to happen. So I would avoid watching some of my older content, but my newer content is relatively okay since I am going through therapy, and I have been self harm free for about a year now. I went through a year of sobriety. I'm drinking again now, but it's not in it's in exact moderation of what I should be drinking and when I don't drink. And I can identify when a time is possible for me to drink or when a time isn't possible for me to drink, because it'll just make things worse. I've did a lot of self exploration with myself, a lot of things where I self discovered my sexuality or my gender identity or things like that. I am a bisexual, identify as bi anyway. I like men and women. Not trying to like force that in your face, just wanted to point that out. I am intersex transgender. I've been through female puberty and then male puberty and now back to female puberty. So my voice is very androgynous. I have no idea like how people view me as like a dude or a guy or like a chick or whatever. This is just my voice as it naturally is. I have not had any voice training. I don't plan on doing any voice training. I don't have much of an Adam's apple, but I do sound like a dude in my head, which is very complicated and hard for me to process and deal with. That said, I am a sex worker, so if you are a minor, please unsubscribe and unfollow me. Do not follow me to any extent until at least you're at the age of majority, because I am not trying to cater to minors. I'm catering to the age of majority, which is 18 and up, because that is just the nature of my content. I don't want to have that type of like, I don't want to be like a wholesome YouTuber. I am wholesome, but not in the wholesome as in I'm family friendly. I tried to do that, but then I was like, well, fuck it. I'm really like restricting the type of person that I am and the type of personality I like to put out. I tamed it down, relatively speaking, for the Gielinor Games parody, because I do know that minors do follow Hanani. And I know that Hannah has a certain, expectation of what is to expect for her videos. But generally speaking, the sex worker does come out on me a lot, especially if you've watched my most recent video where I call Winter Todd Winter Daddy, and I did like yeah, I'm not gonna go there, but it is something that I enjoy doing from time to time. But I don't like get into like huge sexual explicit things, but I just don't want to cater. And that's fair for me. I don't know if that's fair for y'all. I know at the end of the day, people my age are relatively looking to be themselves, not have to censor themselves in daily life, or, have to cater to the whims of other people. There are plenty of other YouTubers out there that you can follow if you are a minor. But for me, please don't. I do have a Twitter account that's NSFW. Don't follow that unless you are fine with nudity from what I do with, because as a sex worker, it's pretty common for me to retweet a lot of other sex workers and follow a lot of other sex workers, or post my own nudes there. I do have an SFW, but it's been restricted since the McCune debacle, where I tried to speak out about McCune or people like McCune who have, taken advantage of me and exploited me for my body or my self-image or my personality or my person as a being. And people like McCune did not like it, and he had me restricted on Twitter. He got me mass flagged. So I don't know when I'm going to have access to that account, but for the time being, I'm fine with what I'm having access to I am friends with Oak Dice, and sometimes Oak Dice is in a video with me as a collaboration. So if you don't like Oak Dice, please unsubscribe and unfollow me. It doesn't reflect poorly on me. I just happen to like Oak Dice. We've been friends for a very long time, and he's very pro-trans, even if he hasn't really came out as pro-trans, but he is. I know a lot of people don't like him because of his previous past, but he's a very different person. People do change from time to time, just like I change from time to time. My mental health is not always the best as it needs to be, and I cannot be bothered to upload or play RuneScape or do much of anything, to be honest. When I am motivated to play, I will definitely be working on my Kasai account, my baby peer, and I'll be getting that out to y'all as soon as possible. The current grind that I'm on is a little bit of a tuffle. So with what I'm trying to do currently is going to take a bit longer. Plus I have a bond on my main account, which I stopped doing the series for that. I might be streaming in the future on YouTube. I do not know. We'll see. We'll figure that out as we go. But I am enjoying some time playing on my main account, which is completely different than what it is. I will be having my personality of my perspective of the Hineni games coming out soon as well as I guess the final 2 quests I did to achieve my quest cape. That's going to come out eventually too in the next couple weeks or so when I can get that done. I'm going to be working every single day in the month of May. So I have no idea how that's going to affect me. But stay with me, chill out with me. I'll get it out as soon as I possibly can, and be careful with what you watch on my channel. But if you're having difficulty sleeping, I'm told that my older videos are very ASMR-like, and they calm you and they put you to sleep, which is a good thing if you're having insomnia issues. If you're having a bad day, I'm told that my older content will also make you feel better. And my newer content, which is much more enjoyable to watch and much more funny, is for the people who have mental illness that deal with. Avoid watching the older stuff, watch the newer stuff. That said, I don't have anything else to really talk about. I love y'all. See y'all in the future. And thank you very much for subscribing. And if you are going to unsubscribe and unfollow, thank you for at least giving me a chance. Or for whatever reason, you can't follow me because I don't want you to follow me. I still love you all. Take care and bye.